Lovey Jess here with your September 2020 month-long reading. I have gotten a lot of questions about this illustrated quote book that I use, so I just put the link in the description if that was something that you guys were interested in. But our quotes for this month are, don't pay too much attention or take your emotions too seriously. What you feel is not who you are. Ariel Grunwald. And then the second one is, to be loved means to be recognized as existing, by Thich Nhat Hanh. So I will leave you guys to chew on that, and I'll start pulling cards for your reading, and we'll see what we get. Okay, Pisces. So for September 2020, some of you guys, this could happen in the realm of career with the King of Pentacles at the bottom, or it could happen in the realm of relationships. But I see that you guys are, first of all, very in tune with your spiritual side. I also feel like your emotions could be going up and down. You guys could have a lot of fluctuations. Maybe pay attention to the moon cycles and pay attention also to how much water you're drinking and when, because I honestly think that that's going to kind of help you manage a little bit better for this month, because I do see that you guys are super tapped in. We have the moon and mystic. You guys might even be getting some kind of visions about things, but I feel like you're super plugged in. You guys, you're really super developing your psychic abilities. Your connection with spirit is super clear, crystal clear, and completely on point. But I do feel like, especially for those of you with Uttara Bhadra moons, which is the cow, and maybe you feel that pull that like people, I'm kind of getting overall the energy is that people need a lot from you, or it seems like you can feel drained and your energy is going to fluctuate based on like the things that people need from you. I feel like there could be this King of Pentacles person in your life that could be a big help to you, but I feel like you could also be working towards your stability in some way, shape, or form. So, but you're also very protected through this time. I feel like you guys might be a little bit mentally wiped, mentally exhausted. You guys might do some kind of spiritual work for a living. You guys might be doubting your skills or abilities. I kind of see self-esteem being an issue for September, but just the divine wants you to know that you are safe and divinely guided. You are protected. I feel like, I don't know, there's like almost a shield around like your mind and your mental space. And I feel like you're getting downloads though. Like it's, I feel like you're also really super pulled in. I think you guys came off of a period of expansion with the Wheel of Fortune, and this cycle has kind of come to an end. Maybe this was like all of a sudden there was a big influx, and something changed in your life very rapidly that brought in a lot of expansion for whatever that was. And now there's just kind of like out with the old and in with the new. So maybe whatever this was in the past, like it brought in a whole new life for you. I just heard a whole new world like play through my mind there in just a second. Because what's coming out of this is your own stability. Honestly, I feel like you guys are going through a transition point. And honestly, some of you guys, maybe you are activating chakras. And just so you know, for those of us who live Western lives, I know that like as spiritual people, we like, and you guys are Pisceans, so spirituality is like very important to you. It's really, when you start, it's not recommended for Westerners to mess with their chakras. And I say that as a Westerner who tries to mess with my chakras. And I have, in Vedic, I have a stellium and Pisces. So I completely get this, but I'm just trying to throw this out there because it was a shock for me to learn. Because of the lifestyle that we live, it can be very destructive. It can be very disruptive. And we have to like really midwife ourselves through these level up processes. The reason that I'm saying this is because I feel like you guys are going through a level up process right here and right now. For some of you guys, this is a crown chakra activation, and it's something that you guys have been working up to. You are definitely tapped in to your psychic abilities and your psychic powers. And I feel like that's something that it might be a little bit of an uncomfortable adjustment. Some of you guys could have Scorpio placements as well. You could be having a Jupiter transit. Pisces in Vedic is ruled by Jupiter. Some of you guys have Jupiter moon. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful energy. Those are the alphas of society, because the alphas, and maybe this is it, you guys are stepping up into a leadership role. I keep seeing this happening in a lot of the readings where there's a new kind of leader that is being prepared, and it's being prepared from the back. You know, wolves lead from the back. You guys are like that in that energy where you're kind of leading from the back. So I do feel like the universe plans to expand you. You guys, I feel like I'm seeing this. You like expand, and then you plateau, and then you go up a little bit, and then you expand again. It's like kind of janky. I feel like you guys are moving up, but it might be a bumpy ride, because I just feel like it has to do with your psychic center. And so it might throw you a little bit off balance throughout the month of September. But I do see that maybe you guys are being pulled towards a meditation practice. If not, that's definitely something that's recommended with the Nine of Cups, because this is all about your harvest is coming in. It's also bringing your people towards you with the Three of Cups. I do feel like you're just headed towards an overall place of abundance, but it doesn't always feel the most comfortable with the Eight of Swords and the Justice card, because this is you. And Eight of Swords can be an energy of oppression or learned helplessness and just feeling kind of stuck and overwhelmed. And I feel like it has a lot to do with boundaries, like the water needs the bank, you know? And so if you can take some extra time, maybe before September, and really maybe like sit down with your planner, try to plan out so that you're not overextending yourself. That's it. I feel like there's a warning here of overextending yourself, because people really want to pull on you. You guys are such a loving energy. People want to just pull on that. But like I said, I feel like there is this King of Pentacles energy around you that's really going to contain you in some kind of a way. But you guys are manifesting. You guys are pulling in your success in some kind of a way. Oh yeah, with the Knight of Wands. That's what I was picking up on. It's just touch and go, baby. It's just touch and go. But you guys are headed towards some kind of expansion energy, some kind of like emperor energy. Yes, this is actually a really big deal. You and Aquarius, man, like you guys have had some banging readings. So I do feel like there's a leveling up process going here, and it's actually bringing in lots of abundance. I think that's something that you're aware of. Maybe you guys are doing something spiritual for a living with the King of Cups here, because the King of Cups often is a leader of a spiritual group or of a creative group. I also feel like this is bringing in some kind of abundance, but with the moon, because the moon is very cyclic. And so that's what I'm saying, is like I'm getting this touch and go energy just here at first, but ultimately, I feel like it's leading to some place of deep abundance. And I mean that in the fullest way that word can be used. Not necessarily just cash money, although whenever I see water, I see cash money. But also like just in your spirituality, in your essence, in who you are, in like having your cup runneth over. And like I said, I feel like there's a sharpening of your psychic gifts. But just like this King of Cups here, he's on this island, like he protects his emotions, he isolates himself. So there's got to be some kind of boundary or container around you guys. And that's why we have the Four of Swords coming up. And like what you might not be aware of is you might be feeling really drained. You might actually need a little bit more time for rest. And I just keep wanting to tell you to drink water. Do I tell you that in every reading? I kind of feel like I do. But make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. Make sure that you're getting enough rest. Make sure you're not burning that candle at both ends. But yeah, with the Four of Swords, you guys might need a little extra time to meditate. And I feel like you're going through some kind of spiritual integration process. And it's actually super beautiful, you guys. And I feel like it's actually the product of a lot of work. Also with this protection card here, I'm getting it speaking to boundaries. I feel like your mind is super sensitive in September. Like your mental, it's not just mental, that's like the wrong word, but like all of your sensory abilities, they're just going off. They're expanding in some kind of a way. And I just feel like you need like a weighted blanket, around you, because you are undergoing some kind of process, and I feel like it's deepening your spirituality like a lot. And like I said, it's not going to feel very comfortable. And there are people like that believe that the book of Revelation, the uncovering, is actually a documentation of the enlightenment process. And so like they talk about the seals. Maybe reread Revelation, not to scare yourself or anything, but like the seals opening, how it can be a great blessing or like a great torment. That's the warning of like messing with your chakras if you're not in like the proper place. Also, maybe you want to do some moon rituals, or maybe you want to, if you're a female that has a menstruation cycle, maybe you want to do some kind of ritualistic work with that, because there's something very, very powerful about your spiritual energy. And it's probably going to feel, you're probably going to feel like a bowl of pudding walking around, honestly. But the people around you, I feel like, are holding it down for you. You got a lot of queens around you, hopefully. People who, maybe you have a lot of people that you look up to. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe people are a little bit jealous, but I just feel like people are seeing you in this energy of the Queen of Wands. But also, I just feel like you're feeling fatigued in some kind of way, and it might be showing, but I do feel the people around you are seeing you as this leader again, and I feel like they almost want you to give a lot to them. And again, if you guys are Uttara Bhadra, that's something you want to watch out for, because that's the cow, and the cow is very prone to just over giving in general. That's just kind of like what you kind of walk around with anyways, so just definitely be aware of that. So what your hopes and fears is the Eight of Pentacles. It's like maybe you guys have a lot of work. Again, I feel like this could be happening in the realm of career. You guys have like really been working on your skill set in some way. You've been manifesting something really big. And it's like you kind of, again, it's like touch and go. But ultimately, I feel like you guys are working towards building your own success. That's something that you're excited about. That's something that you want to keep doing. But you are like a finite person, at least here in this like three-dimensional weird experience that we're having, where we're like all in these weird meat sacks. You know, it's something that you have to be aware of, is just like, I'm getting like feeding yourself and eating yourself. What? Feeding yourself and making sure that you're taking care of your physical body, because I feel like you're really existing, you know, on the astral, you're really existing as an ethereal being, but like, you know, you got to go to the bathroom and you got to get yourself to bed at night. Do you know what I'm saying? So the energy that you want to lean into for this month is the Ace of Wands, allowing yourself to be excited. Again, developing your skill sets, just having a sense of excitement. And again, spirituality with fire and the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a spark of excitement. There's some kind of divine spark that is really like starting, starting up for you guys. I feel like it's almost just starting this combustion engine, and I feel like that's a really great example, because that engine in the car is going to carry you a lot. And I'm also getting that quote from Wayne Dyer that's like, the journey of, you know, if you're driving across country at night, you really only need your headlights to see like the 200 feet in front of you. You don't have to see the whole journey. And that's kind of, maybe take it in bite-sized pieces. Take it in bite-sized pieces. This is honestly talking to me about a spiritual and emotional up-leveling, and it's something that's showing itself in your skills. Now, it might not show itself in September. Actually, in September, you guys might need to pull back a little bit, make sure you're resting, you know? You're your own Nana for the month of September. That's going to be our mantra. Also, we have red jumpsuit apparatus, your guardian angel, sitting right here at the top. When I see your smile, well, this is all about how, like, wanting to be someone's guardian angel. When I see your smile, tears run down my face. I can't replace. And now that I'm strong, I figured out how this world turns cold and breaks my soul. And I know I can be the one. I'll never let you fall. I'll stand up with you forever. So maybe I feel like you're feeling really sensitive in the month of September, because you guys have been doing some kind of like spiritual work. So let me just start. I feel like this came out so clear, and actually I don't feel like I need to really clarify much at all, but let me just clarify a little bit here. So why is the Death card here? Okay, yeah, you guys, there's something happening with your job. Like there's an up-leveling. We have the Eight of Pentacles twice. So there's some kind of break in your schedule. I feel like you guys this overload, I don't know, there's something about your schedule and your routine that might feel hard in September. Sorry that I'm shuffling right into the microphone. I caught myself doing that the last reading too. I'm just not super adjusted to this yet. Okay, the Nine of Cups. Like, there is a painful ending, but you guys, it's almost like this pain that you guys are going through, you are learning how to almost manage it. There's a certain, how do I describe this? You know, like, I don't know, I feel like you guys are just walking through the world raw a little bit in September, but it's almost a part of this, like, up-leveling process. So let's see, what's the Three of Cups? Seven of Cups. Okay, maybe this is a spiritual community, or like, yeah, this is just speaking to me so heavily of a spiritual awakening. And if you have people around you who are spiritually inclined, definitely lean on those people. People who've, like, you know, gone through similar things, who can hold space for you, because I feel like, literally, I mean it, like a bottle, like a bowl of Jello, at least on the inside. But I feel like, yeah, I don't know, it's like almost there's this up-leveling process and everything's kind of turning into mush so that it can reformulate itself, because that's what's happening with the leveling up. Like, the path that you had before you is no longer before you. You're going through something, like, completely different. So, okay. Yeah, you guys are preparing to just really go out into the world, really show yourself to the world. This is like a lot of healing energy, and I feel like a lot of you guys are taking a lot of steps towards your goals this month. So I actually, like I said, I feel like this came out super clear, but don't go away, because I'm just going to pull a card for each of the nakshatras just to see. If you're here from Western astrology, that is absolutely fine. I feel like divination is a process that is super like self-oriented, and that we actually build our own intuition. And if you feel more drawn to Western, that's what you do. If you're here from the Vedic side, I just want to pull a card for each of the nakshatras in Pisces, which is Uttara Bhadrapada, or I'm sorry, Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada, and Revati. Just to see how this energy might show up. Okay, so yeah, you guys really have to guard those boundaries, everybody. Like, really guard those boundaries for the month of September. For Purva Bhadrapada, on the Pisces side, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You guys are really looking forward to your longer term goals. You're putting together some plans. You're really solidifying it. I really feel like if you just go back into yourself, pull back in, and it's really going to help. This is like a springboard. It's going to springboard you into a new future that I feel like is going to be better than anything you ever could have imagined before. Because again, all this stuff is coming together. Now, there's new things that are newly accessible to you because of this process that you've gone through. And then for Uttara Bhadrapada, I feel like you guys are feeling really, really worn out. And you guys are feeling like outcasts. You're feeling it like you don't belong. You're feeling really sad. You're feeling really depleted this month. But just know, like, happiness is coming. Happiness is coming. Yes, for sure. And you're finding your people. I just feel like you guys maybe feel a little bit worn out. And then for Revati, this is beautiful. This is Mercury energy. Your nakshatra is ruled by Mercury. And with the Magician energy here, I feel like you guys are really tapping into your skill sets. As you pull back, this could be an amazing time to dabble. If you guys are readers, or you do the divinatory arts, the psychic arts at all, I feel like you're just going to be in rare form in the month of September, and it's just going to help to propel you forward. Again, you guys are in like primo manifesting mode, and I feel like you're actually just touching a rare place like inside of you, and it's super, super amazing. So this was an amazing reading, Pisces, even though it's probably going to feel hard. Like it could feel hard at times in the month of September, but this is actually really exciting. I wish you love and healing, and I'll be thinking about you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.